Oh my god, I finally got Knights Chronicles to work on my emulator, and I come into the game and I'm like, Black Friday event. I'm like, I've never heard of a game greedy enough to actually do a Black Friday event, so I'm like, let's check it out. And I'm like, okay, 9,000 for a Shadow Guild selector. You know, you gotta get the Black Friday coins. I'm like, alright, can't be too hard. I'm expecting you're gonna get a ton of stuff, man. Must be, I'm thinking like, alright, let me go to Advent 4-star and see how much I get from that. Alright, baby. Let's see how much we're gonna get for this guy. Boom, there we go. 4-star Advent. This is the most you're gonna get, right? The most you're gonna get. And the most they'll give you for 4-star Advent is 25. You're expected to get 9,000. That ain't it, Chief. That ain't it. What is going on, guys? It is your boy Cash, and I finally got, like I said in the intro, that we finally got everything to work, and now we get to see all the little fun things that they added into this game in the last update. I've been diddle-daddling in it a little bit on my phone, but not really trying to get into too much because I didn't really, I heard some stuff, man. And as we can see here, one of the things, the first thing that I'm gonna have to touch on, unfortunately, is gonna have to be the Black Friday event. You have to literally reset everything, and I mean that includes the 3-star dungeons, and you still will not get 9,000. You won't. And they have a limit on the 2-star and the 1-star. So yeah, you won't get 9,000. So you won't even be able to get this once by playing the game. Now I understand, yes, it is a Black Friday event. Black Friday is a day that you spend money. But I've never seen it in a game. I've never seen a Black Friday, like if they would have made it a Thanksgiving sale or Christmas sale, I get that, I get that. But when you put it on a Black Friday, like, that just rubbed me the wrong way. Now the other thing that I wanted to address especially is the Epic Quest. Now the Epic Quest is this whole cool little thing, where we're supposed to be Theo, Leona, and I'll click Leona because I don't want the cutscene to happen. I haven't clicked there. So you do this and you actually get to see, sorry, you don't get to see, but you can create a costume, and that will be for this character, right? And I can just click on here. Now it costs 300, right? To 300 of these pieces. As you play through the story, you will be able to get it. My issue again, I've been saying this for so long, is that it's not the fact that you can pretty much get the stuff in the game, right? It's the fact that they give you the option, which I'm going to show because it's also here in one of these packages. Let me find it. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter if I use Theo's, right? So this is how the thing works. So you can get the basic, which is just you playing through the game, right? All this basic stuff. Eventually, these are the quests and stuff like that. Yada yada yada. There's a lot of stuff in there, man. And I was like, damn, it's gonna be pretty good to actually go through this stuff. Now, the only time I've seen the costume thing is 25. Now, again, I haven't really went into it. I don't know if if you can farm this up or something like that. But it's crazy to think, which I'm assuming, not that you can't, but $275 right off the back if you spend $17. It's just, come on, man. So you did 40 stages, and these are the rewards that you got. And like I said, I don't know if you play the stages and you will eventually, at the time you finish it, you'll still end up with 300 to finish it. But I know right now, if you were to get up to 40 and buy this pack for $17, you will have your costume. So I'm not liking that, man. It's just too much stuff for money coming off of a game that's been criticized for their money grubbing ways. So you would think that you would ease back. Then what makes it even worse, is that I go into this character, and I haven't, like, if you guys noticed, I never did a character reveal or spotlight for Leona or for Theo. And I go into this thing, and it's like everything. Where is it? Removes all buffs. Active in the turns coming more quickly. Removing the buffs. I think this ignores defense now. Yeah, this is ignores defense. 50% chance to increase skill cooldowns. Like, this thing is nuts. It's fucking nuts. Ignore all attacks. Ignore defense when she has magical power. Multi-strike and counter strike when she doesn't have it. Like, this is just nuts. it's crazy. And I've always said in Knights Chronicles they have to make the character strong, because you don't use the SR units, and this is actually still proof of it. You don't use the SR units because you're still not using Theo, you're not using Leona, you're using super Knight's Gown Leona and fairy tale Theo. Like, you're not even using the SR, you're using SSRs. You have, and I found that weird that you thought that was gonna, like, they said that they were gonna make a way that you want to use your SR characters. Like, this isn't actually it. You're technically not using an SR character. It's something that Shadowverse actually does. Shadowverse, they reprint cards. What they do in Shadowverse. Shadowverse is a digital card game. What they do is that they'll take a card. Let's say the card is Nikita. They'll take Nikita and they'll make gun-slinging Nikita, or like pistol-wielding Nikita. It's like a slightly different version, same character but slightly different, and make different skills out of the character. That's kind of what Shadowverse does, to reprint characters, and that's kind of what this is. It's like you took a character that was shit and you automatically just changed it and made it better. Which, yes, I guess if there's a way to farm it, that is nice. But again, the packs, man, I can't take so many packs that got released. And it's a step it up package. Step your fucking game up. You stop giving us some more money. Like I said, I always had an issue with every game. Every game, in my opinion, is pay to win. If you see any of this stuff, it's there, and it's pay to win. Now this is cool. Look, 4-star guild selector, $10. Yay! $10 for a character. Now, I don't know if you guys have said, if you wanted to summon on a banner, right? It takes you about $180 or so to summon on a banner. So to get a character for $10, it's not that bad. Same thing because of because this selector, where is it? This selector is the same old one that we had for the White Knights and the Dark Knights. So it's nice, it's not that bad, but it's just, I was expecting more lenient, like them to like hold back a little bit on all these packs, when mainly, even though like I said, I don't think it was the main problem of the game, but it's becoming even worse and worse if you keep adding more of this stuff in the state that it is, because the content was the main problem in the game. But if you keep throwing more packs, you're bringing the pay to win complaint even higher, and higher to the point where I can't ignore it. They added more stuff to the Timespace Void. Let's go over to the Timespace Void, right? Now this is cool. So like when you actually finish it, you get a 6-star SR or SSR. I don't necessarily know how that specifically works. I'm gonna be completely honest. It should just be SSR, because as I just mentioned, there's no SR that you can really use, that you will keep using after you get an SSR or any of the SSRs. So now I go up here, and that's just when you finish it, right? That's a completion all clear reward. Now here was where you used to stop. So you used to do Timespace Void specifically just for the free 6-star. Now you have this, which I'm not gonna lie, Rainbow Essence 30 is not that bad. Then you get this 2 Evolve Mon. I was like, what? Enhanced Stones, those are gone in like 2 seconds. No one gives a fuck about the costumes. And then lastly, 1,000,000 gold. That ain't it, Chief. That ain't it. That ain't it, Chief, man. Oh man, I'm just overwhelmed by a lot of the stuff that I came back into the game and started to see. The Black Friday thing definitely takes the cake. The fact that you have to spend money on a new event, and we've been saying that the events in this game, that the events are what is holding the game back so bad. and you put in an event, and the problem is that the Halloween event was whatever, right? This could have been the Thanksgiving event, and they could have had Thanksgiving skins and stuff like that, Thanksgiving costumes, Murdoch in a turkey suit, you know what I'm saying? But no, they made a Black Friday event, which is literally just a sales event. It's a consumer, company trying to give their consumer a deal kind of thing. And like I said, I don't really know how KC is doing in terms of in sales, so that they wanted to do something like this, like or people really wanted some good deals. But I've just never seen that. I've played so many games in my life. I've never seen a Black Friday event. I've just never seen a game that was like, oh, Black Friday, let's put some stuff on sale. And like I know some people are like, but the sales are good. I think some of them are okay. I just don't like that was the priority. That was something that they was like, yeah, let's put the Black Friday stuff on sale. The next package, the Evolved Mind. Oh yeah, I thought this one was kind of good. A bunch of Evo stuff for 100 crystals. But like, as we all know, crystals are a viable resource, and when you spend crystals on stuff like this and all these costumes that are on sale, right? Sale. These are like what, 120, right? You get these costumes and they give you a little boost, but then you're missing out on characters because that's the only way you can summon these characters. Electra, shut the fuck up. Alright, these are the only ways you can get these characters is by summoning. So you're doing all this purchasing, and then you didn't summon on the Margarita banner. You didn't summon on the Sarah banner. Now you're missing out on these characters. Now you can't do the next dungeon. Which, by the way, if you guys really want me to, I mean, I should put out a video. As you can see, I haven't summoned yet. I'm debating on if I want to keep playing the game or not, because it's just that that's just leaves a bad taste in my mouth, to be completely honest with you. The Advent dungeon, where is it? Tesla's actually not that bad. I did the Advent. I haven't completed it once, but you don't need Margarita. It helps a lot, obviously, when you have the Advent unit. You just need some damage, but the problem is that there's been no reason so far in the game to really raise up dark damage dealers. So I think a lot of people will have Margarita. If they got Margarita from summoning, they'll see how easy it is. But if you just bring in, like, I brought in Christian. Well, I'll show you guys the team I brought in here. Like, not that many people have Janice, and a decent amount of people could have Mary from the old Knight selectors kind of sitting there, and that would help too. Your cooldowns are down by 1. Let me see. What was it? Yeah. This was me trying out something else, bullshitting. But this is the team I brought in. Without me knowing anything, and then I just brought in a Margarita. That's what I did. And I got like pretty much to the end. The only problem that I didn't know is that the ending is that they absorb light. So I have Christian in there healing Tesla. She only absorbs light in the first stage though. So once she actually did die, only from the Margarita that I had. The problem is that the damage got out of control because I was passing so many turns, because I couldn't have Eamon and Christian attack because they were gonna heal her at certain points, and then I died because eventually they weren't. Sid is not that great of a healer, and neither is Rue, so they're not the go-to healers to sustain the team up. But if you just went in all damage, you probably would win, because they're not that tanky. They're not meant to be tanky. They're meant to just be swept through and destroyed, especially because the mechanic of the dungeon is like once the enemy hits you, you're able to hit them back. So it's very weird, but it's not that bad. It's definitely the dungeon that people would like, because the dungeon is fairly well designed, and I would actually give them credit for that. So as far as the review, I'd say the dungeon gets a pass. It definitely gets a pass. It is a decent dungeon. It's not too hard. It's not insanely difficult. And it's not RNG. I don't think that it feels too RNG to me. The summoning and everything like that seems pretty fair. You do need, like as it shows, Mary, Margarita, because they just do a lot of targeted damage, spread out damage. You need people that do that, and most of the dark people, except like Ashley, like if you have Nyx is gonna do well there. Mary's gonna do well there. Anyone that like targets multiple things, Claude, bring Claude in there if you have to. Doesn't matter. Just bring in some dark DPS and some dark, and you know you'll be fine. It's really not that hard of a dungeon. But that's just all I was gonna say about it. Just to let you guys know. I think I'll probably do a summon video for Margarita. Hopefully we get Margarita. If I get Margarita quick enough, I'll get Sarah. And then after that, I'll probably do a Tesla guide to actually sum up everything I'm saying, not to just be like, yeah, just bring in dark DPS and you'll be fine. But just to let you guys know, I haven't technically abandoned the game yet, but I'm really close to it. This is very scary. And most of the time when I stop playing the game is because I lose interest in it, or the game just kind of falls off a cliff. Like, but this game is just falling off a cliff, and it's like there's a lot of good stuff in this game. Even when I play Epic 7, there's some stuff that I wish that Epic 7 had that this game has, and vice versa, obviously. But damn, man, that Black Friday thing tore me asunder. And let me know what you guys think about that. That they added in an event. Think about this. They added in an event in which you can participate in, but you cannot finish unless you spend money. That is mind-blowing. I don't think I've ever seen that in a game, and it's inexcusable. It really is. So that's what I'm saying, guys. If you don't see KC on the channel anymore, it's because of that. Like, I don't want them to add like the Christmas event, and it's like, oh, ho ho ho. Well, guess what? You're gonna have to give us $10, $20 to get to jingle Santa's bells. This is garbage, dude. It's garbage. It's hot garbage, man. And like, you shouldn't have to deal with that as a consumer. You shouldn't have to deal with that as a player. You know, a person that wants to just enjoy the game and enjoy events and gifts and stuff like that. Like, imagine someone that doesn't see this video, isn't in the Reddit, isn't in anything, and it's just like sees this thing, it pops up. They're not really doing the math, because why would you ever do math? When would you ever been introduced to an event in which you couldn't finish it, even if you did everything inside of the game? This is like the classic free-to-play versus pay-to-play, and that is a pay-to-play event. You can't finish the event, or you can't get. I know some people are like, you can finish the event. You could just get. You know, I think, what is it? People, I forgot the entire map. It's like 5,000 or something like that. So you can get a lot of the other smaller stuff, right? But the thing is that you can get an 4-star SSR. You can eventually get that just by farming the admin dungeons. You're probably going to get that if you were to do the event, right? You're going to get probably about 5 throughout the couple days, and it's, you know, it's restricted by days. That's why you can't finish it. You're gonna get this. You're gonna get this. You can buy this. Evo Mons, you'll eventually get those, right? Rainbow Essences is probably like the best thing on this list. You're definitely not gonna spend it on gold. I don't even know why they put gold there. That's like the stupidest thing ever. So the only thing that's valuable in this list is the Night Selector, and they know that because they know what's good in their game, because they put the price tag on it. They know what's good, so they knew that they put this here on their Black Friday, because Black Friday is about spending money. I'm talking in circles because this game has me running in circles. When Epic 7 is doing not only well as a game, it's also doing well on my channel. And it's just really hard to keep playing KC when that's the thing that you come back to after the update. When the only thing I was thinking what was going to happen in the update was Tesla, the new event quest, which that blows my mind too, that there's a package in the event quest. But I don't even want to do the Theo quest anymore. I don't want to go into the Theo quest and then I finish it. What is it? It said like 40 stages. Let me just go back to that real quick. Sorry. I think it said like 40 stages quest. Oh God. Yeah. So like you do this stage, clear a room dungeon right now, I guess. And then does it show you all 40? Yeah. Rewards. There we go. So I think that is it. I think this is actually how it works. And no. Deluxe. Like if I were to play this and get down here and it's 25, no. I'm done, dude. I'm done. I can't play this game. Like I haven't done the Timespace void, but the Timespace void is just for extra resources. Purchase deluxe. Like, let me know what you guys think. Are you still playing this game? Are you waiting for me to say it's the shit? Waiting for me to put the executioners like the cleave, the thing when they put their neck in, put Netmarble's neck right in there or something like that. This is brutal stuff, man. 2 events where there's some type of financial incentive into it. Like, all they needed to do is put the admin dungeon and be like, well, you could play the first 2 stages, but if you want to pay $5, we'll let you actually fight Tesla.